Heteronormativity is something that I feel like we need to discuss. Okay. It's something that's been plaguing our community for the longest. Okay. It's something that's been dealt with over the course of many years by the LGBTQ plus community. And it's something that I've had to deal with personally as an LGBTQ plus member. I am pansexual. Okay. I am pansexual. I was raised by straight parents, and my family is definitely predominantly straight. It's definitely challenged growing up in a world where heterosexuality is definitely considered the norm. It's been instilled in us even from the very beginning as children growing up in school, where, whenever time there's like some kind of like, romance or whatever that we do see as a kid, we see a straight relationship. On TV and cartoons, we mostly see straight relationships. I mean, that's been changing as of recently with the likes of like, the Owl House and, things like that, shows of that nature. But otherwise, like when I was growing up, those type of shows didn't exist. Those type of shows didn't exist at all. There was no shows that show anything like that. So, growing up, it was just always, to me, especially in school. Okay, school was definitely a major part of it. In school, there was a lot of different things as far as like with kids making fun of other kids supposedly for acting gay, or calling people gay or anything like that. Like that right there was definitely something that I grew up with as a kid. And with that being said, it was hurtful. It was hurtful and it was alienating. At the time, I felt like I needed to be straight and act straight, perpetuate straightness. Although I was naturally more of a feminine kid, I, like to play hopscotch and jump rope and things like that. But all the other boys wanted to play soccer and basketball and things like that. And I did not want to participate in those things. And the boys sought me out to make fun of me because of that. And being in that type of environment is not healthy for a mental state. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you at all. And it just makes you feel very confined and like there's nobody for you, and even trying to talk to my parents, I didn't want to talk to my parents because I felt that my parents wouldn't accept me and they wouldn't understand. And so it's just very bad, this heteronormativity. And I've just learned about this word today. Actually, I just learned about this word for the situation I was thinking of, because of a conversation I was having with a very, very smart-minded group of individuals, and we were having a great discussion about this. And so, like, it's just, I'm pretty sure I could talk to even more, people within the community, I've talked to, and they'll all say the exact same thing, that like heterosexual is considered to be like the norm in this world. We live in a heterosexual dominated world, okay, where being heterosexual is what's going to get you by, and being LGBTQ and being out there in that sort of way, shape, form, or fashion can be something that can be a hindrance to you. It can get you killed, it can get you hurt, it can have you prevented from participating in certain jobs and opportunities, or even just you trying to express your sexuality or express yourself could hinder you from getting certain opportunities. I know that's what I was told by some of my family members, why I shouldn't want to be gay. And so it's just very a hurtful experience to grow up and go through something like that, and to feel that way, like you need to hide yourself and stifle your true self for the rest of the world. Nobody should ever have to feel that way. A lot of times, a lot of other straight people don't make it any better, where it just kind of alienates us to even be around straight people because, like, this is one thing, okay? Sus, okay? I'm pretty sure you guys know what sus means, okay? When somebody says, oh, that's sus, but for a person within the LGBTQ plus community, whatever they consider to be sus is normal for us. Activities like a guy doing something with another guy sexually is normal for us because, like, if let's just say you're like gay or you're pansexual or you're bi, that is a normal activity as a guy, So like when another straight person says, oh, that's sus, Like, some people mean it as a lighthearted joke, but it alienates us because it's like, what do you mean sus? Like, it's just what we like. It's just like if you as a straight male was describing something that you were doing with a female sexually. It's what you like. How would you like it if we called that sus? Unfortunately, it's been built into, the norm because of heteronormativity. Growing up, those type of words like, oh, that's gay and oh, that's sus have been perpetuated even into the minds of little kids that don't even know what that even means. They've said it and they perpetuate it, and they don't even understand what's coming out of their mouth. But what they do know is that people say it as an insult, and so I'm gonna say it as an insult, and it should do the job. And that's how already homophobia is instilled within our communities and within our youth. It just keeps continuing and keeps cycling. It has been getting better with time and patience, but overall, it's still an issue, especially within certain communities, like within my community of darker skinned cats. There's still a large bit of homophobia compared to the lighter skinned cats, and not really being as accepted within my particular community of people. It's a shame because like everybody is people and we should all respect each other as such, whether if we like men, women, or whatever. So like, it's just tough figuring out how to coexist. That is the one main thing that we all need to figure out and collaboratively work together on. We need to all figure out how to coexist and respect each other's sexualities. Like, I see some of my gay friends saying like, oh, straight people need to burn, and I know they mean it as a joke, but like that type of joke, it's to me kind of like the exact same thing as like on the sus level, where it's like, yeah, you might mean it as a joke, but like that's still negative and harmful towards what we're trying to build together as a community to respect everybody. It's harmful, like that type of mind state on both sides. Don't mistake this as a video where I'm just attacking the straight people and straight people need to. No, it's on both sides. It is on both sides, and we need to make that. We need to gather around the round table figuratively, and we need to come up with a solution. We need to figure out ways how we can coexist together as a community, as people, because we're all people with differences. Like, we all know we have differences, but yet we all continue to make deals over stupid stuff that genuinely doesn't affect us in our day-to-day lives. Who somebody else chooses to fornicate with in bed has nothing to do with me and what I'm gonna do. Of course, there's certain limits on that, like, for instance, pedophilia. Like, I do not promote or support any of that kind of stuff. That is a whole nother level, a whole nother discussion. But what we're talking about is something that's normal, which is, liking another man, okay, person over 18, all right, consensual, okay. That's what we're talking about, which is normal, and as a man or as a female liking another female, or whatever, identification of your sexuality, or even your identified gender of choice, whether if you're, a transgender woman or transgender male, we should all respect each other as such. Shouldn't be, disrespecting each other. This discussion is a discussion I wanted to have because I've really been meaning to talk about this, because I've been noticing a lot of this stuff around me, and it's just kind of sad. And it's the reason why this type of behavior from the communities is the reason why, like, a person like me, I don't really like to go outside, and like I find myself going outside a lot of times and like putting on a mask, so that way like I don't make anybody uncomfortable that could be straight or whatever, because you don't know who you might run into. That's a shame. And even like trying to go, like, as a regular heterosexual, you would normally go around probably and go look for somebody to possibly talk to or date. But as a pansexual male, like, if I see a guy I'm interested in, I don't really usually go up to that guy and try to talk to him unless I know we're in an area where it's like everybody's basically gay, or you're into guys. And so like, if I go up to you, there's a high opportunity chance that this guy's gay, and I'm not gonna get my ass kicked because I tried to hit on a straight guy. And that's a worry that I shouldn't have to worry about, but I do. And that's why apps like Grindr are so formidable in our environment and our culture because they know they have a stronghold on us. Okay, they have a stronghold on us because we can't go outside and not fear for reprimands by the heterosexual community just for trying to do what we feel is normal. And that's why the app is so garbage, and like there's all type of ads and spam and all kind of bad things going on that app, but that's a discussion for another video. Wink wink, subscribe for more. But yes, that would definitely be another topic. Okay, Grinder, that app is definitely another topic that will be coming to this channel. I have so much to say about that app. That app is a disgrace. This is a serious matter. We need to work together to achieve unity, and I'm glad that like shows like Hell of a Boss. Oh my god, I love Hell of a Boss. I am a huge Hell of a Boss fan, and I'm gonna do my best Stolas impression right now. Yoo-hoo, Blitzy. That's my best Stolas impression, okay? But yeah, I wish I could be in the show. Okay, I love that show so much. Like, I wish that I could be a voice actor in that show. I wish I could be a voice actor in that show. That'd be a dream come true. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked. The reason why I brought that show up is because that show is gaining so much traction as an indie animation, and so many people all across all spectrums or in all sexualities and identifications are loving that show. Like, a lot of people can sit down and enjoy that show for the action, the comedy, and and as far as in the LGBTQ plus community, the large representations of LGBTQ plus people. And so it's just a great show all around, and I'm glad that that show is gaining so much traction. And we just had the release trailer finally after all these years. Hazbin Hotel with the release of the Hazbin Hotel trailer that is basically saying that the show will be released on Amazon Prime Video. I promise you, I will get Amazon Prime Video just to watch that show. I don't even care. I would get it just for that show. That show would bring in more people to the table and more people to understand where we come from, and even get more familiar, because I think that's the main problem. The main problem is that there's a lot of people that are exposed. They choose purposely not to be around LGBTQ plus people, and so they just choose to take what they know from other sources and third parties and use that as their basis for how they feel about people from my community. And it shouldn't be that way. You should get yourself exposed, get your feet wet, and actually be around us and know we're just regular people. And maybe that would help everybody to have a better understanding. And same thing on the LGBTQ plus side. I mean, I know as much as it is great to have other friends that are also LGBTQ plus, you guys also need to start having some straight friends, okay? I have straight friends as well as, gay friends, or, bisexual friends and all that. Like, I have friends on both sides of the sexuality spectrum. And so I come in as a middle grounder who can see both angles. But there's a lot of people that stay on one side or the other. And we need to break down that barrier. And I feel like that right there, if more people get their feet wet in both sides of the barrier, then we'll have more unity together. That's what I think. So with that being said, that is my whole spiel. I want to hear you guys' opinions. I want to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts on how you guys feel about the community as a large, and what we should all be doing to help contribute to more unity across the spectrums. And, just even y'all experiences, if any of you guys are pansexual or gay or straight or whatever, y'all experiences with this subject. I would love to hear them in the comments. And, although this channel is primarily talking about, LGBTQ plus content, if you're straight and you're watching this show, not show, but if you're straight and watching my video and you're enjoying the content, why not still subscribe? I'm open doors for everybody, to discuss. This channel is for everybody to discuss, and hopefully I'll be able to create unity right here on this channel. If anything, if I can inspire unity in the world and the US, at least try to inspire some unity on this channel. So with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another engaging video from me breaking down more topics. And so yeah, just let me know what you guys think. So without further ado, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, thank you. Bye bye.